Hey friends, welcome to my channel. My name is MaryAnngeline, and this is an all levels vinyasa flow practice. We'll begin in child's pose, so take a moment to either choose to have your knees wide or your knees together. Outstretch your arms in front of you and lower the forehead down to the mat. As you pause in this child's pose, take a moment to really engage your breath. So this is a short practice, short being in time frame of the practice, but full of a lot of movement, a lot of breath. So let's ignite that breath here and now. Let it fill up not only the front of the body where you feel the lungs expand forward, but also fill up the back of the body. Let it expand through lower back, mid back, and between your shoulder blades. And as you take this time to ignite this breath, allow yourself to connect with something that makes sense for you, that you can hold on to practice. So an intention that can hold you on throughout your whole practice. And let's slide the hands back towards the knees, tuck the chin, round up the spine so you're seated on your heels. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder, strap to the left side of your neck. Draw the belly in for a little core support. Bring the head back through neutral and then drop the left ear over the left shoulder. Feel that stretch to the right side of the neck. Bring the head back to neutral. Chin to chest. As you do, round your spine, walk your hands forward, crawl your way back into your child's. Take your gaze past your fingertips, pull yourself forward into your kind of modified up dog. So hip bone towards the ground, gaze up towards the sky. Then melt yourself back into your child's pose. Let's repeat that. Slide the hands to the knees, tuck the chin to the chest, come to seated. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Bring it back to center. Drop that left ear to the left shoulder. And bring it back to center. Tuck the chin to the chest, round the spine, forehead towards the mat as you walk those hands forward. Knees are wide. If they're wide, keep them like that. And then round it up. Press the hip bones forward as you lift your heart. Think modified up dog here. Knees are wide, feet are together. Send the booty back, child's pose. Repeat. Hands to knees. Round it up on the inhale. Right ear, right shoulder, exhale. Back to neutral, inhale. Left ear, left shoulder, exhale. Back to neutral, inhale. Tuck the chin around the spine, exhale, crawl those hands forward. Take the gaze forward, peel your chest forward and up as you press your hip bones towards the ground. Settle yourself back into your child's pose. Hands to the knees. Tuck the chin, round up, come to seated. This time though, we'll put those knees forward, knees and thighs together, roll the shoulders back a few times. Then fingers to the shoulders, roll the elbows back a few times, so forward, up, and back. And take the hands to the ground, circle full arm circles, forward, up, and back a few times. Plant the hands in front of you. Come into tabletop, cow pose, immediately lift the heart and gaze, cat pose, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale for your cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Sit your booty back to your heels. Let's take reverse direction now. So circle the shoulders forward. Back, up, and forward. Fingertips to the shoulder heads and circle those elbows a few times. Back, up, and forward. Then full arm range. Full circle of the arms, back, up, and forward a few times. Plant the hands in front of you. Cow pose, inhale. Cat as you exhale. Cow on the in. Cat on the out. Cow in. And cat out. Tuck the toes under, hips high, downward facing dog. Take a moment in this down dog. You might want to bend one knee and then the other, shake the tail out. You might just want to find some stillness. Remember, with these all-level vinyasa classes, you can follow me exactly. If there's modifications you like to take, then take them. If there's variations you prefer, then take those too. I'll cue as many as I can. Let's get those heels nice and high and just tiptoe the way forward into a forward fold. So walk the feet one step at a time. Come to the top of the mat. Let the head soften. Let the torso hang heavy. Even clasp opposite elbow for ragdoll pose if you'd like. Maybe sway the torso side to side, or keep this torso neutral and sway the hips side to side. If there's a different grip you prefer, then take that. Some options could be wrapping your hands behind your calves or interlocking your hands behind your back body. We're not here for too much longer. Tuck the chin to the chest and slowly round up the spine one vertebra at a time. Come up to standing. Flip those palms forward. Drop the shoulder blades down the back body. And breathe. Reconnect to that intention. Reconnect to the breath. Hands meet at heart center. Pause. Drop your arms by your sides, circle them back and up. Take the gaze past the fingertips, hands to heart as you forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, round and curl. Fingertips to the mat. Repeat. Inhale, straight legs, halfway lift. Exhale, round and curl. Drop the booty. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, round and curl, drop the booty. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your feet back to plank pose. Pause in your plank. Drop the knees down for cow, lift the heart. Round the spine for cat, tuck the chin. Neutral spine, retuck those toes or stay with the knees down, otherwise lift those knees up. Lower, all the way down to your belly. Point your toes, low cobra pose, inhale, float the chest, float the gaze. Exhale, release forehead to the mat. Inhale, peel up a little higher, maybe king cobra or hold it with your cobra. And then lower down on your exhale. Come up even higher now, upward facing or any option before that. And as you exhale, lower back to your belly. Tuck the toes under. Knees stay down or up, lift up through plank and return to your down dog. Take your movement forward, whether it's a hop, step, walk, jump, halfway lift as you inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise up to stand, inhale, reach both arms high, hands to heart center as you forward fold, exhale. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands to the mat, knees to your arms. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, maybe crow pose or any of those three options. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your feet back, plank, drop the knees. Cow, inhale. Cat, exhale. Inhale to neutral. You can keep your knees down or up to plank. You lower halfway this time, maybe as the chaturanga option. Inhale to your back bend, cobra, king cobra, or up dog, and exhale, down dog. Heels high, inhale. Move forward any way to the top of the mat, exhale. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, both arms reach high. Exhale, hands to heart as you dive it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So here you have the option. Exhale, bend the knees, round and curl. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, maybe round and curl again, or take knees to arms as crow pep. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, maybe crow prep, or round and curl. Inhale, halfway lift. One more time. Exhale, find any of those options, sustain it. And then you can step the feet back or hop the feet back for vinyasa, meet in down dog. You can also skip your flow completely and go straight to down dog. Heels go high, inhale. Move forward, top of the mat, exhale. Halfway lift, deep breath in. Exhale as your release. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. I just got really hot, so I'm taking my sweater off, but pause where you are or make any adjustments you need, and let's continue on. Chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart, knees bent. Lift your left heel off the mat, toes stay down. Option 1. Option 2, to point those toes and hover the foot. Option 3, bring your knee to touch your arm with a hovered knee, or hovered foot, excuse me. 2 options here. Reach your left foot back now, toes on the ground, toes off the mat a couple of inches, or into an airplane variation. Wherever you are, we'll release the foot down, lift the arms up for crescent lunge. Find length the side body. Then take a cactus twist to the right. So the elbows bend as you take this lateral twist. And we'll straighten those arms out. Drop the right hand behind. You can come hand to sacrum or hand to leg. Left arm goes up for exalted crescent. Open up warrior 2. Arms out to a T. Gaze over the front hand. Front knee is bent deeply. Back leg is strong and straight. Side angle pose, lower the forearm to your leg, left arm up overhead or past the top edge of your mat. Find a focus point that works as you transition to your reverse triangle pose. So 2 straight legs, right arm goes high. Left arm can half bind behind you if you'd like. Back to the warrior 2, deep bend into the knee, and then step it forward to chair pose. Hands to heart center. Let's take our second side. So lift your right heel, option 1. Float the foot a couple of inches off the mat, option 2, or knee to arm, option 3. Both knees are bent. Now shoot the leg back. Here are your 3 options. Toe to the ground, foot hovers a little bit, or full airplane with hands at heart center. So remember these options because we are going to flow it out. Hug the belly in wherever you are. Feel the inner thighs hugging towards each other, and then a soft landing and arrival to your crescent lunge. Feel the length from your hip bones out the fingertips before we transition. So you want to find some length before the twist. On your next out breath, we'll take our lateral twist, but with cactus arms. So bent elbows first. Spread the fingers. Maybe adjust the gaze and then straighten those arms out. Reach them in opposite directions. Back hand to sacrum or to thigh. Front hand up towards the sky. Exalted. Take the gaze with you if you'd like. Turn the chest up. Smile the heart towards the skies. Open yourself up to warrior 2. Immediately go into that deep end. Soften through the front. Find some stability through the core as you tighten and hug everything in towards center. Arrive yourself into side angle pose. So I'm taking variation of elbow to thigh, but you can take any other one that you'd like, of course. Some options might be fingers to the inside of the left foot or to the back side of the left foot. You can even take a double, reach both arms. But let's reverse it into our reverse triangle with a half bind. Hook the right arm behind you. If that does not feel good for the shoulder, just drop the arm along the back leg. Re-arrive into warrior 2, find some depth. Then lift that back heel, spiral up, step into your chair, hands to heart center. Find your option, knee to arm or hover. Right into our airplane variation. Inhale, crescent lunge, take those arms high. Exhale, lateral twist with cactus arms. Inhale, exalted, take the arm up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, hold. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle with half bind. Exhale, warrior 2. Step it forward. Chair pose, hands to heart. Second side, right leg lifts or not. Send the leg back to airplane. Gentle landing as you come into crescent. Deep breath in. Cactus lateral twist, exhale. Inhale, exalted, take the right arm high. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, hold. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle, toss the air above your head. Exhale, warrior 2, deep bend. Spiral that heel up, step it forward. Chair pose, hands to heart. Left side again, find the variation, knee to arm or anything else. Fly it out into your airplane or any other option. Crescent lunge, take it back and wide, inhale. Cactus arms, exhale. Exalted, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Hold on the in. Side angle on the out. Inhale, reverse triangle with half bind. Exhale, warrior 2, deep bend. Swivel it up and forward, chair pose, inhale. Hands to heart, knee touches arm, exhale. Shoot it back, find your airplane. And on the next in-breath, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus with the twist. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, warrior 2, hold on the in-breath. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse triangle, half bind. Exhale, warrior 2. Step it forward, top of the mat, chair pose. Hands to heart center and forward fold. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, come into a little pod position again. If you'd like to stay in the pod or work knees to arms like we did earlier, crow prep, or take full crow. And we're going to be here for a moment. Work in any of those variations. And when you're ready, step it back, hop it back, or skip it and just meet in your downward facing dog once again. Breathe in your down dog. Connect with your breath, connect with your intention. Send the right leg high, inhale. Step the right foot forward as you exhale. Come up to a warrior 1 this time, back heel down, hips forward, chest forward. Circle the arms back and come into eagle arms, left elbow under the right. You can hold on to shoulders instead if you prefer. We'll lift the elbows high as you straighten your front leg, lower your torso halfway. Repeat that. Bend the knee, elbows go high, little back bend. Straighten the leg, elbows go forward, chest down. Inhale, little back bend, eagle arms. Exhale, pyramid legs, lower halfway. Inhale, lift up, slight back bend. Exhale, pyramid, hold halfway. Holding this pyramid now, bring your fingertips towards the ground. If you need to release your hands, you can. Otherwise, we'll keep the eagle arms. And then deep bend, come back into your warrior 1 with your eagle arms. Lift your back heel up. Step your foot forward into your one-legged mountain with eagle arms. Right into full eagle. Wrap the thighs, maybe cross the toes, maybe toes to the mat as a kickstand. An option, a variation, would bring to full forward and bring your knees and your elbows to touch, fingertips towards the top edge of the mat. If you're in that variation, release back. Open yourself up into warrior 2. Keep those eagle arms if you still have them. Side angle, fingertips towards front edge of mat again. Release into your forward fold with these eagle arms. Again, you can release them at any time you like, but if you want to hold on to them, you can. If you have a tripod headstand or traditional headstand, feel free to take that. I'll be working with tripod headstand here. No matter what posture you decide to take, though, make sure you take it with your breath. You move into it with intention, with understanding of your body. If you have inverted, slowly come out of it. Let yourself arrive and just be in your forward fold for a moment. Maybe shake your head out a bit. We'll take a halfway lift, walk the hands to the top edge of the mat, and we'll take it into a lunge. Back leg steps back, so left leg steps back. Right arm up for a twist. Hold the twist or take reverse Skandasana just for a moment, and we're going to step it back into plank, wash it out. Again, your flow. So you can take a traditional vinyasa, you can take anything else in between, or just go right back to your down dog. We have our second side. Left leg goes high, inhale. Step the foot forward, generous bend in the knee as you drop the right heel down. Reach the arms up for warrior 1. Pause in your warrior 1. Circle the arms back and forward. And we'll take our eagle arms, opposite arm, right arm under. Again, any other arm option, because you know now we'll be in this for a long time. Elbows go high, gaze goes high. Straighten the leg as you come forward, chest down. Inhale, slide back bend, lift those elbows up. Exhale, pyramid legs, lower halfway. Repeat. Inhale, slide back bend, bend the knee. Exhale, pyramid, lower halfway. Inhale, slight back bend, lift those elbows high. Exhale, pyramid, lower halfway. Reach the fingertips towards the top edge of the mat and then drive them down towards the ground. You can keep the eagle arm variation or release it. But as you know, we're going to kind of string the rest of the postures together with that eagle arm if you'd like to take it. Let's rebend the front knee, return back to your warrior one, then spiral the heel up and slowly bring the right knee forward and up for one-legged mountain with the eagle arms. You can always hold there or wrap the thighs, maybe wrap the toes, maybe kickstand the toes for traditional eagle. And as another variation, start to fold forward, bring the elbows in line with the knees and drop the fingertips towards the ground. You'll get a nice stretch through those shoulders. Lots of layers here, so take the ones that work best for you. If you are in the variation of being folded forward, slowly bring it back to your traditional eagle. Step your right foot back. We'll come into warrior two with eagle arms, gazes forward. Reach your left shoulder now towards your left knee as you come into side angle, and then sweep yourself into wide-legged forward fold once again. Choosing to stay in eagle arms, maybe taking another tripod, maybe taking another headstand, maybe taking any other variation that feels right. Maybe it's even an arm balance or a different type of stretch. What's most important here is that you listen to what your body needs. And as you are ready, come out of it, especially if you're upside down, and slowly come out of the posture. We'll return back into our wide-legged. Walk your hands to the top of the mat, come into a lunge with a twist. Left arm goes high. Reverse Skandasana, rotate the toes, reach the arm back as you lower the hips, or you can stay in that lunge twist. Take the arm up, plant the hand down. Step the left foot back, lower halfway, Chaturanga. Upward facing and downward facing is where we'll meet. Heels go high, move forward to the top of the mat, step, walk, or hop. Right into your Malasana pose. Take your forearms, press them into your knees, widen those knees. Maybe even bring your hands to heart center. And start to lower the booty down to the ground with or without the support of the hands. We have double stag legs or double 90. Twist to your left. So both knees are bent and then twist to your left so you look towards the back of the mat. Sit up nice and tall as you take this twist. Take the arms up towards the sky as you do. Rotate the knees over to the right. Both knees fall right and twist to your right. Look over your right shoulder. Hug the belly in, lengthen the spine as you find a little more twist. Let's bring it back through neutral. Lift those knees. Take them over to the left. Twist again. But let the knees widen just a bit. And now we're going to fold over the front leg. So it's not as deep as a twist, obviously, because we're not looking to the back of the mat. But we're finding the little bit of twist so that we can fold over the front leg, over that shin. Get a nice stretch into both hips. Let the head be as heavy as possible. Breathe into the back body like you did in the beginning of our practice in our child's pose. And slowly round up the spine. Hands behind you, lift those knees up through center. Rotate them to the right. Adjust your back foot as needed. Again, find a little bit of twist, so you're just twisting over the front leg, and then walk your hands past that leg, maybe forearms to the ground. Maybe hands to the mat. If you have any type of props around you, you can always integrate those too. And let the torso be very heavy over that front leg. Allow yourself to feel the stretch, to connect with the breath, to help yourself melt a little bit deeper. Slowly make your way back up. Hands behind you, knees through center, over to the left. But this time we're just going to rock those knees left and right with your hands behind you for a little support. So keep them rocking side to side. Next time you rock them over to the left, Grab your left foot, place it onto your right thigh. You can hold onto that foot or not. I like to give it a little guidance to get a little higher. And then we'll take our twist now to the back. So look towards the back of the mat. You can continue to press the foot on the thigh if that helps. Or release and take both hands behind you. Release the foot, unwind, take the knees over to the right. Place the right ankle on the left thigh. You can hold onto the foot with your left hand. Guide it up a little higher and then take the twist. And as you twist, if you want to use that left hand to press the foot away, you'll find a little more resistance and a little more depth in your twist. Or you can release the foot and bring both hands side by side. Let's unwind it out, release the foot. Bring your feet together, knees wide for a little butterfly and fold forward. You can let the elbows go wide, forehead to your feet, or you can take your arms out in front of you. You can do a double fist, stack your fist and place it under your forehead. You don't even have to fold as low. If you wanted to stay seated, that's fine too. We will unwind though. Straighten out the legs, bend your right knee, place your left hand to the outside of that foot. Right hand behind you, so we're in a twist. The knee can stay bent or straight. You can hold the twist, or if you want more depth, crisscross your hands and bring that right leg closer to you. As you sit up, bring your chest towards your toes. Wherever you are, we'll release out of the posture and go to second side. So we'll start with a twist to the left, right hand to the left foot, bend the knee, sit up tall, left arm behind you, then straighten out your leg. You can hold here exactly where you are, or if you want to get more into the hamstring, crisscross the arms, bend the elbows, and bring that left leg a little bit closer to your forehead. Be mindful that as you bring that leg closer, we're not rounding the spine too much. We're really pulling the heart towards the toes as if there's a string attached to the toes. Release the foot down wherever you're coming from. Reach your arms nice and high, two straight legs. Reach forward. Forehead towards the knees or the shins, hands wherever it feels comfortable. Breathe into your back body once again. Allow the length on the underside of the legs. Pull those toes back or point the toes, depending on what kind of stretch you are desiring at this moment. Take a generous breath in through the nose. Fill up completely. And then exhale all that air out. Release everything. Soften a little bit deeper. This next in-breath, as you expand, as you create space, lift your torso up, maybe add some layers back on if you took layers off. And as you exhale, lower yourself down to the ground, come on to your back body. As you lie down, let yourself rest. Move anything out of the way. Wiggle yourself, shimmy those shoulders, let them drop down the back body. Let the legs expand, the arms expand, the palms press up. Close the eyes down so you're dropping heavy into your body for your final pose, Shavasana. Allow yourself to absorb, to integrate everything that you experienced, everything that you felt in this practice on your mat today. And when it's time, I will guide you out. So simply just be and enjoy. Start to awaken the body, wiggle out your fingers and your toes. Add some movement back in. Any movement that feels good, really. You can hug the knees to the chest. You can take a long body stretch. But let this movement gradually bring you up to a seated position, any way that you'd like to get there. But once you do arrive, close your eyes down. Bring your hands to heart center. Pause here for just a moment. Collecting all that good energy, all those good sensations. Rub the hands together, create heat. Place your hands on your heart and bow your chin towards your chest. Come back to your intention one last time. Thank yourself for being on your mat, for taking your time for you. I want to thank you, and until next time, namaste. All right, my friends, if you would like this video, love this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet already, subscribe. You can check the up above. And if you have any comments, requests, anything, put those in the boxes below. Also, a lot of information down there, so check it out. Thank you so much, friends.